Right, it's possible you might be feeling a bit neglected today, but there is a really, really good reason why I'm starting so late, and it's that. Mrs. P was a bit tired of doing the washing up in either the bathroom sink or out in what we wash the dogs in, basically the Belfast sink, all the way out round there. She was a bit tired of it, and she said, please, can I have my sink and my dishwasher? If nothing else, can I have that? So that's what we've done. So I've done very little outside. I've helped Dave cut holes, mount stuff, measure stuff. We went down to Stacks and changed the sink over because Mrs. P had bought a stainless steel sink, but with the tap she wanted, this great big mixer thing. The steel was too flimsy, the whole thing was wibbly wobbly. I did not like it. She did not want a composite sink. So I did pull rank on this a little bit, and I went and bought a decent composite sink. So I still think it was the best thing out. Now I'm going to do a little bit of farm work. I mean, I've not been in the kitchen or Bristol in the house all day. I have been out and about. Reg has been in. He's already done 3 loads of muck out today. I managed to load the first one for him. He loaded the second 2 because I was just tied up with Dave. I'll show you. We've made a pretty big hole in the muck heap. So that's what's left of the compost, and that's kind of what's left of the muck. So what I said to Reg is, he's gone back to tip. I'm gonna grab either some of that or some of that and put it in front of this, or I'm gonna try and push some of that over there so we can get over there a bit better. Basically start having a bit of a tidy up in here. Land Rover's back, so I've got the lads to put my plant trailer on. I'm going to go over to the farm sometime in the next hour, bring my Doosan back, and then tomorrow morning I'm topping for a neighbour, and then, provided it stays dry, we'll carry on doing this, but I'm going to start scratching all this back and tidying the yard up. So Reg did offer me his great big digger, and I said, do you know what, I think the Doosan will do the job. So right, we're going to spend half an hour or so with the Manitou. Another little bit of revs. If the handbrake's not right off, I wonder if I can get my ass up in there and then push that back over there. Let's try it. I'll do it. Where's the fork, Reg? Oh, okay. So I said to my missus, she was on her way back from the hairdresser's, and she happened to ring me, and I said, "Oh, do you want to come over to the farm with me? I'm going to go and get this deuce." And she goes, "Yeah, I'll do that." She said, "I want a cup of tea first, though." All right, no problem. I'll stop. We'll have a cup of tea. She makes a cup of tea, and I said, "What time do you want to go?" She goes, "Well, I got some stuff I want to do first." "Well, how much stuff?" "Well, you go on without me if you want." It's like, why didn't you tell me that half an hour ago? You women, sometimes I just... Let's go. You never mind, do you? You're always ready to go, apart from when you don't want to. Psst, and you. Right, we've arrived to the farm, met Reg down the lane. Luckily, both Reg and I can drive. I can go backwards, which I did, but not far, only 20, 30 metres. But yeah, he's been dreading going up and down our lane because there's plenty of people who don't tow a trailer who have something half the size of my Land Rover, and they can't go backwards. They think he's going to go backwards with that dirty great big trailer and no idea who's behind him. So one way to thin out a few cyclists, I suppose, though. Shame I haven't got a spike for that, really. I could have probably taken one or two of them home with me. Oh well. Not today. Right, that should be enough. Where should I put that bucket? Right. You can go in there. And you can go there. Right, potty training.
Yeah,
Good luck with that.
Yeah, with a boy.
Yeah, well, there you are. I've never had the experience, so it was right with a girl. You sit there and you leave something in the potty, I might give you a sweetie. Right,
All right, Dad.
I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye. No prizes for guessing who that was. Samantha, I see you're at the farm. Feel free to pop in for a cup if you want. Coal has what? Pretty much gone now. All right. Oh, I've been invited, Samantha, for a cup of tea. I don't know. I don't want her cold. I'll think about that. So, anyway, that is our pile of poo. So we've got room for loads more. Surprising, actually. I thought it would be a bigger heap than that. All right, this is 2 tips wide. There is still quite a lot of it. But yeah, I don't know. We're reckoning our first estimate of 330 tonne might be a bit optimistic, maybe nearer 300, but that's still best part of 5 tonne to the acre. I was going to do it with my side discharge spreader, but the problem with that is I cannot meter with that machine. Is anybody who knows anything about muck spreaders, with a rear discharge spreader with a pusher and a door, you can literally meter how much you put out. You can measure your ground speed, you know roughly how quick that door goes from A to B, and you know how fast you're going to spread it, and you know how much it carries, within reason, half a tonne or so. So you can meter it out. With a side discharge, well, you've seen my machine, it starts off like, chucks a few little bits out here and there for half around the field, and then it chucks a bit more out, and then the last stretch coming back, it's throwed, like 3/4 of it goes out in the last 20-30 metres. So we need to measure this a bit more accurately. So I can't do it really with my side discharge. All right, I can, but I can't measure it. So Reg has got a mate with a big rear discharge spreader. So it looks like Reg is not only doing the transport for me, I get the feeling that he really wants to do the spreading as well. For a bloke who is so determined to retire, I don't know if he's ever been busier, to be honest. So yeah, I just hope I could afford to pay him at the end of the year. But anyway, there's our big pile of poo. So, and that won't be here for long. As soon as we've got ourselves harvested and our cover crop scattered, that'll be going on, weather permitting. Okay, if we go home, shall I go and see Sam? Do you want to see the pussycats? Do you want to go and see the pussycats? You couldn't care less, really, could you? Well, we're back to the farm. Biscuits had fun playing with Samantha's cats, although she pretty much ignored all she was interested in, was eating her food, to be honest. So we're going to take Deucen off. Don't know if I can do anything tonight. It is 8:30. So I'll probably put this away, put the Manitou away. That's probably going to be it for today, to be honest. Unless, of course, I change my mind and go and play for an hour. Coming up then? Come on. Oh! Go on. There you go. There's your window. Okay. Now she's happy. I thought I'd do 10 minutes while I had it out. I know it's full of weeds. They'll die. Don't you worry. I gotta find the bottom. I haven't found it yet. It's down there somewhere. I think we're on it now. Do you want to go out? Go on then. Off you go. Right, so yeah, I stayed a little bit longer. That's all right. It was either that or stay in the house, watch telly, wasn't it? This is more productive. Right, so all I've done really is pull the pile of muck from the back forward so we can get hold of it, and then the idea is perhaps we can get the Manitou up round the back here, and actually, 'cause this is all hard under here, and get into the pile that way, and then whatever we can't get with that, Dewson's here now, I can scratch it, do the same again basically, and then before we pack up, I'll have everything scratched up and tidy to the front. So all this will be tidy. I'll tidy all up at the back there, and we'll have our yard back. Right, I promised Reg I'd put this away, so better keep your promise. Come on. There you go. Make sure that's right down. He will not play unless that's right down. Okay, forward. My biscuit. So I reckon there's at least another half a dozen loads out here, but that's like, we could do this in a couple of days. And I think that's the plan, is to try and get this tidied up and cleared away before this weekend's rain. Because apparently, according to Reg, Saturday is going to be an absolute monster of a day. All the cattle are in. Do you lot know something I don't? Bedtime. Nighty night.